So at this point, we have a network that is comprised of 5 nodes, which is pretty cool. Every node in our network is aware of all the other nodes in the network, which creates for us a decentralized blockchain network, which is pretty cool. But at this point, we have to synchronize the network so that the blockchain on every node is exactly the same, because we can't have different versions of the blockchain running on different nodes. That would totally destroy the purpose of having a blockchain. We need one version of the blockchain that is consistent across every node. So to explain this a little bit further, let me use an example. Like I just mentioned, we have a blockchain network that consists of 5 separate nodes. And if we go to Postman and we post an example transaction like this one that I have coded out right here, if we post this transaction to the node that's hosted on localhost 3001 and send it, this transaction will appear in the pending transactions on localhost 3001, which you can see right here. It's pretty cool. But if we go to any of the other nodes and refresh them, they do not have that transaction we just created. That transaction is only present on localhost 3001. So what we need to do is we need to refactor our transaction endpoint so that whenever a transaction is created, it is broadcast to all of the nodes so they all have the same data. We need to do the same thing for mining a block. So for example, if we come up here and we mine a block on localhost 3004, and we check our blockchain on 3004, we now have 2 blocks. But if we go to the blockchain on any other node in our network, we still only have 1 block in our chain. So we need to refactor our mining endpoint so that whenever a new block is mined, it is also broadcast throughout the entire network, so that the entire network is synchronized and has the same exact data. This is a huge part of blockchain technology, and it is very important that every node has the same exact data. So in this section, that's what we're going to do. We are going to synchronize the network that we just built out. And we are going to do this by broadcasting transactions and broadcasting new blocks that have been mined. Let's get started in the next video.